welcome back to another video on the channel. And the games at Hampden right now are just coming thick and fast. We've got the gaffer and the players telling us that they can't wait to get into this one after the disappointment of the result midweek. Let's just hope it doesn't bring more disappointment. Clement had a very passionate press conference released yesterday by Rangers, where you can really feel his love for this club. He's really ingrained in the project. Just unfortunately, it seems like yet another manager has been sold out by the board, and man, I really hope this gaffer does well, for obviously, of course, for Rangers, but just on a personal note, I think he's a top guy that deserves backing. You could see he was feeling the pressure in it. The journalist questions are coming a lot harder now, and understandably so, with the position that we're in, but he doesn't look like a guy that's going to shy away. He looks like a guy that's going to stand up, but get the shoulders out, answer these questions and try and find solutions, and that's what he's openly talking about. The solutions right now are going to need to come again after him talking about how disappointed the players were after the Champions League exit, and the next day in training he says he's referred to the Man United 99 season for a disappointment at the start, to then writing your own story. You've even compared it to things like David Beckham being vilified by his own fans at times. Now he's a hero everywhere he goes. It was a passionate one. If you haven't seen it already, I'd encourage you to go and check it out. Of course, for this round of 16 match today in the Cup, just another injury to add on to the list. It looks like Ridvan's going to be roughly around 4 to 6 weeks, the gaffer's saying. And then he was asked about will he have a replacement for Jefte, and of course the rest of the squad as well, where we're looking for it. And the discussion started in that press conference of, well, where is the money coming from? Because it's unrealistic, he said, to go and sign another left back for the other positions that they're needing right now. So he's discussed about, if the board thought, everybody thought that players that were agreed at the start of the summer to be leaving would already be out the door by now because they're on far too much wages, which is again coming back to the likes of Ross Wilson, ruining us still as it stands. But just a difficult situation, and the gaffer's hands are pretty much tied right now, waiting for players to go out the door so we can get more in. But of course, it is up to him to get the best out of the playing squad he has available, and hopefully we'll see some of that today as we go and hopefully get past St Johnstone. This is what it takes to watch Rangers these days, unfortunately. And these have become our go-to places before the games at Hampden now, making our way to Rutherglen. In here, don't need to queue for ages. 20-minute walk to Hampden, that'll do us. As we walk down past here, anyone that parks in this street, do not, because these are coming out and giving tickets to everyone all the time at these home games. Even this pub, which has normally been filled with Rangers fans lately, is empty for this one. Interesting to see how these stands look today. The first thing we've seen coming up towards our seats here. Wow, the Scotland tifo is out. What a shitey home support ringing out from the away fans at Hampden.
And when I grow old and all my sons, they'll be like me, for the greatest club in history.
Half time, no goals, one more injury to add. The usual. Was convinced he was the one that was kicked here. For VAR, have a look at this since the ball was in the back of the net. Dessler's convinced this should be a goal. Well, we're actually getting it back on the screen here. It's fun. Are we? Or is it just a still? Just a still, okay. Gaffer's taking the opportunity. Get a bit more instructions on board. Wow, they're taking their time with this one. It's away for a nosy. wasn't perfect, but it's certainly nice to be leaving watching Rangers with a smile on our face. I thought that parts of that second half, we showed really good stuff today, particularly impressed by Barron once he came on. Fair play, Dessers, he comes on, he scores again, and Jefty as well, with a positive performance from left back. But overall, we've missed too many chances, which later on are the ones that could come back to haunt us, but all in all, we've not got too much to complain about today, which is great. Looking at the attendance there today, it would be interesting to see the behind the scenes of the money that we're spending on Hampden, the money that we're losing out on, then the money that we're losing out for that amount of ticket sales at Hampden. It's not great, but I do understand the frustration. I thought the fans that were there, particularly the UB today, were fantastic in backing the team. And it's done us enough to get us into the next round. You've seen the players at the end that were over, having a little bit of a bounce for the fans that were still there at the end. Personally, I don't mind it as long as they're giving the effort in and creating a bit more of a player-fan connection. But anyways, let us know your thoughts on the game down in the comments below, and we'll see you all in the next one.